This is so great. And thank all of you for being here. And as usual, for those of you that are family members and friends, thank you so much for giving me your friends and spouses one day a week for a couple hours. It's really a pleasure and an honor. And again, thanks for being here. Yo, David Bell, Mr. Burbage is done. Have a great time.
I know this guy, this really weird guy, and lately, every time I run into him, he yammers about how happy he is that we've resumed diplomatic relations with Cuba. His name was Yuba. He was homely, he was dumb. That's right, it's Yuba. Just an unambitious bum. He wouldn't do up so much as chew a piece of gum. So this is news to me. I understand he's an overnight success. He's in demand. Why, I never would have guessed. Well, he found a big bass tuba and he bummed his way to Cuba, and the rest is history. Down in Havana, there's this funny-looking booba. He plays the rumba on the tuba down in Cuba. Well, any sap will sell an apple, but this chap would rather grapple with his oompa, oompa, oompa. They prefer to the booba, tuba, tuba. They love the rumba on the tuba down in Cuba. It doesn't take him very long to get a tumble. When all the rumba lovers go into their rumble, most men would love to be his double, for without a bit of trouble with his oompa, 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 he can knock 11 ladies for a lupa. They love the rumba on the tuba down in Cuba. He's not a greenhorn, he plays a mean horn, a must-be-seen horn. Oh, he's a whiz. Well, in Havana, there's this funny-looking booba. He plays the rumba on the tuba down in Cuba. I can't believe it when they tell us every peanut vendor's jealous of his oompa, oompa, oompa. They prefer to the booba, dooba, dooba. They love the rumba on the tuba down in Cuba. He's not a greenhorn, he plays a mean horn, a must-be-seen horn. Oh, he's a whiz. Well, there's this funny-looking booba down in Cuba. He plays the rumba on the tuba down in Cuba. He's getting wealthy, strong, and hearty, thanks to lots of good Bacardi with his oompa. Well, he knocked the booba tuba for a lupa. They love the rumba on the tuba down in Cuba. They love his oompa, 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 oompa,
I knew you wouldn't like it.
The color is wrong.
It was a beautiful blue.
No, it's green.
Blue.
Green.
It was blue.
No. Can't we agree on something?
Is there anything we can agree on, actually?
I want you to think about it. Just one thing.
Well, I hate Uncle Fausto.
God, me too. Growing older.
Boy, am I with you.
So the saying is true. Look at you, look at me.
right.
Sometimes I'm a lady.
Yeah, you got that right. So the saying is true. Look at you, look at me. The apple doesn't fall very far from the tree. Me, I like the strokes on big guys' chests.
Especially
Oh,
Italian.
mama, they're the best. Don't need a diploma from Yale to see the apple doesn't fall very far from the tree.
Me, I like a guy who'll scratch my back.
Scratch a little lower.
Scratch my back.
The apple doesn't fall very far from the tree. For 9 months, at least I was never ignored.
9 months.
Oh,
I gave you free room and board.
your top's me.
I know you won't like this.
Please be my guest.
We're not so very different.
Now I'm real depressed. While you open a tea bag, there's gonna be tea.
You open a teapot and guess what? A pea.
And the apple doesn't fall. The apple doesn't fall very far from the
Once I was a sentimental thing, threw my heart away each spring. Now the spring romance hasn't got a chance. Promised my first dance to winter. All I've got to show's a splinter for my little flame. Spring this year has got me feeling like a horse that never left the post. I lie in my room, staring up at the ceiling. Spring can really hang you up the most. Morning's kiss wakes trees and flowers, and to them I'd like to drink a toast. I walk through the park just to kill lonely hours. Spring can really hang you up. All afternoon, those birds twitter twits. I know the tune. This is love, this is it. I've heard it before. I know the score. And I decided that spring is a bore. Love seems sure around the new year. Now it's April, love is just a ghost. Spring arrived on time. Only what became of you, dear? Spring can really hang you up the most. gracious rose. But when you keep praying for snow to hide the clover, spring can really hang you up the
When you're alone and life is making you lonely, you can always go downtown. When you have worries, all the noise and the hurry seems to help, I know. Downtown, listen to the music of the traffic in the city. Linger on the sidewalk where the neon signs are pretty. How can you lose? The lights are much brighter there. You can forget all your troubles, forget all your cares. So go downtown. Things will be great when you're downtown. Don't waste a minute more. Downtown, everything's waiting for you. Don't hang around and let your worries surround you. There are movie shows downtown. When you are troubled, all the noise and the hurry seems to help, I know. Downtown, just listen to the rhythm of the gentle bossa nova. You'll be dancing with us only before the night is over. Happy again. The lights are much brighter there. You can forget all your troubles, forget all your cares. So go downtown, where all the lights are bright. Downtown, waiting for you tonight. Walk downtown, you're gonna be alright now. Downtown, you may find somebody kind to help and understand you. Someone who is just like you and needs a helping hand to guide them along. So maybe I'll see you there. We can forget all our troubles, forget all our cares, and go downtown. Things will be great when you're downtown. Don't waste a minute more. Downtown, everything's waiting for you. Life is what you do while you're waiting to die. Life is where you lie and go. Life is where you wait while you're waiting to leave. Life is where you grin and grieve. Having if you're lucky, wanting if you're not, looking for the rupee underneath the rot, hungry for the pilaf in someone else's pot, but that's the only choice. You go. Life is simply that, Mr. That and nothing more than that. Life is where you feel till you can't feel at all. Life is where you fly and fall. Running for the shelter, naked in the snow, learning that a tear drops everywhere you go, finding it's the mud that makes the roses grow, but that's the only choice you know. Life is what you do while you're waiting to die. This is how the time goes by.
This song is from the musical Next to Normal, which is a very dark musical with an unhappy ending. And in this scene, the husband has just been informed by his wife that she's leaving him and his daughter. He's stood by her through 15 years of ever worsening mental illness, and she's going off for a cure, for treatment that he has no hope for. And he's worried about her, as he's always been, but for probably the first time, he's also worried about himself.
Standing in this room, well, I wonder what comes now. I know I have to help her, but hell if I know how. And all the times that I've been told the way her illness goes, the truth of it is no one really knows. And every day this act we act gets more and more absurd, and all my fears just sit inside me screaming to be heard. I know they won't go, not a single word. I was here by her side when she called, when she cried. How could she leave me on my own? Will it hurt, this cure? There's no way to be sure. But I'm weary to the bone, and whenever she goes flying, I keep my feet right on the ground. Oh, now I need a lift, and there's no one around. Hey, oh, no. And I've never had to face the world without her at my side. Now I'm strolling right beside her as the black hole opens wide. Mine is just a slower suicide. I was here for the show, every high, every low, but it's the worst we've ever known. She's been hurt, and how? But I can't give up now, 'cause I've never been alone. I could never be alone.
I try to know where I am going. Days filled with dreams, none of my scenes will ever be showing. Scared of what I will find, how will I ever make it through? When I finally own I can go it alone, then comes you. When I go to move, I always know you're there beside me. No matter what I do, you somehow see through the layers that hide me. I can burst from the path for times in the sun that I pursue. When the lights fade, alone in the shade, then comes you. I watch the world spin by every day, and it's filled with curiosity. All of these people looking for someone to notice the world they see. In dozens of places, past thousands of faces, I always see you, and you see me. I stare out into space, wanting someone to share the view. Just when I think I'm alone on the brink, then comes you, and you, and you, and you. If I just stand and reach out my hand, then comes you.
If you could be so kind to help me find my mind, I'd like to thank you in advance. Know this before we start, my soul's been torn apart. I lost my mind in a wild romance. My future is my past, its memory will last. I love to live the days gone by.
Sing it, Jack.
Each day that comes and goes is like the one before. I lost my mind till the day I die. Words would fail me if I tried to describe him, though I know he's not what he should have been. He was the devil with the face of an angel. He was sweet and good and evil, just like sin. So if you could be so kind to help me find my mind, I'd like to thank you in advance. Know this before we start, my soul's been torn apart. I lost my love in a wild romance. Words would fail me if I tried to describe him, though I know he's not what he should have been. He was the devil with the face of an angel. He was sweet and cruel and sweet as homemade
right here will die in time. But while I wait around for tomorrow, watching life slip away, what about, yes, what about today? I know if I just wait, the sun will shine someday. And when it does, the weather will be fine someday. But while the skies I search for tomorrow stay that same shade of gray, what about, yes, what about today? Till Nirvana comes. What about today till Messiah comes? What about today till the mountains move and oceans part and angels sing and life can start? What about, yes, what about today? I can't help wondering if tomorrow ever comes. And what's my life been lived for if it never comes? I heard a lot of toasts to tomorrow, but none of them ever say, what about today? What about today? What about, yes, what about today? Till Nirvana comes. What about today till Messiah comes? What about today till the mountains move, oceans part, angels sing, life can start? What about, yes, what about today? I can't help wondering if tomorrow ever comes. And what's my life been lived for if it never comes? I heard a lot of toasts to tomorrow, but none of them ever say, what about today? What about today? What about, yes, what about today?
Oops.
Sorry, dude.
Some people need a lot of money and nothing more than money to make their lives complete. Not me, not me. I haven't got a lot of money, but life is milk and honey. Yes, life is mighty sweet, you see. This is my philosophy. As I walk down the street, seems everyone I meet gives me a friendly hello. I guess I'm just a lucky so-and-so. The birds in every tree are all so neighborly. They sing wherever I go. I guess I'm just a lucky so-and-so. If you should ask me the amount in my bank account, I'd have to confess I'm slipping. But that don't worry me. Confidentially, I've got a dream that's a pickin'. And when the day is through, each night I hurry to a home where love waits I know. I guess I'm just a lucky so-and-so. Yes, if you should ask me the amount in my bank account, I'd have to confess I'm slipping. But it don't worry me. Confidentially, got a dream that's a pippin', and when the day is through, each night I hurry to a home where love waits, I know. I guess I'm just a lucky so-and-so.
So I go, let's do dinner and a flick. So she goes, well, you certainly move quick. So I go, well, you're so lovely that you make my heart just ache. So she goes, what movie should we do? So I go, well, that is fully up to you. That, my friends, was my one big mistake. My movie satisfaction is mindless violent action. Some muscle men who tussle with Stallone. A thriller that would thrill us with Arnold or Bruce Willis. Lots of naked shots of Sharon Stone. The here is cloying, so pretty and annoying. These flicks they make for chicks who drag their men. I bet she gets all weepy while I get really sleepy. No chick will ever pick this flick again.
But he is married to a wife who's dying really slow. He won't leave, and they're all harried. How dutiful, he's beautiful, that Joe.
I yearn to see a chainsaw. Nice to see him slice each person's spleen. Got a job in this movie. Oh boy, would that be groovy. Wipe this painful stripe right off the screen.
He's at her bedside while his true love waits for him. Amen.
Don't look good. She's on the dead side.
He vows he'll never love again.
Well, that is rather queer now. Did I just feel a tear now? I bet it's just some sweat caught in my eye. Well, that seems fairly funny. My nose is rather runny. Good God, this might sound odd, but I might Joe is acting brave now. Fearful I'll be tearful any sec. Oh, God, children rubber. If I sit here and blubber, quickly growing sickly, I'm a wreck. Think of thoughts more wistful. Clint Eastwood with a fistful of boozy guns and boozy bras galore. Well, crap, that's just not working. This movie is tear jerking. This fellow will be jello on the floor. I gotta get a grip now. I simply cannot slip
feeling really crappy. And when I see how sad you are, it sort of makes me happy. Sorry people, human nature, nothing I can do. It's Schadenfreude, making me feel glad that I'm not you.
That's not very nice, Dave.
I didn't say it was nice, but everybody does it. Did you ever laugh when a waitress falls and drops a tray of glasses? And ain't it fun to watch figure skaters falling on their asses? Don't you feel all warm and cozy watching people out in the rain? That's Schadenfreude, people taking pleasure in your pain.
Schadenfreude, what's that, some kind of Nazi word?
Yeah, it's German for happiness at the misfortune of others.
Happiness at the misfortune of others, that is German.
Vegetarian being told she just ate chicken. Watching a frat boy realize just what he put his dick in. Being on an elevator when somebody shouts, "Hold the door! No!" Schadenfreude. Fuck you, lady, that's what stairs are for. Survey students getting B's, X's getting STDs, CEOs getting shackled, football players getting tackled, waking doormen from their naps, watching tourists reading maps, watching actors never reach the ending of their Oscar speech. Like you and me who've been knocked around by fate. Cause when people see us, they don't want to be us, and that makes them feel great. We provide a vital service to society. You and me, Schadenfreude, making the world a better place, making the world a better place, making the world a better place to be. SCHADENFREUDE.
So this song is from the musical Fun Home, Broadway musical, and it's sung by a mother to her college-age daughter who has just come home for a visit and has learned a secret about her father. And she's trying to find out from her mother how this all happened. Welcome to our house on Maple Avenue. See how we polish and we shine. We rearrange and realign. Everything is balanced and days and days and days. That's how it happens. Days and days and days. Made of lunches and car rides and shirts and socks and grades and piano. And no one clocks the day you disappear. Days and days and days. That's how it happens. Days and days and days. Made of posing and bragging and fits of rage. And boys, my God, some of them underage. And oh, how did it all happen here? There was a time your father swept me off my backyard we go walking. Then you look into my eyes. Lord knows to my surprise, the only one who could ever reach me was the son of a preacher man. The only boy who could ever keep me was the son of a preacher man. Yes, he was. He was. Oh, yes, he was. Being good isn't always easy, no matter how hard I try. When he started sweet talking to me, don't tell me everything is alright. Kiss and tell me everything was alright. Said what I'm gonna do tonight. The only one who will never reach me was the son of a preacher man. The only boy who could ever reach me was the son of a preacher man. Yes, he was. He was. Oh, yes, he was. How well I remember the look that was in his eyes, stealing kisses from me on the side, taking time to take time, telling me that he's all mine, looking for each other's love, looking to see how much we've grown. And the only one who could ever reach me was the son of a preacher man. The only boy who could ever teach me was the son of a preacher man. Yes, he was. He was. Oh, yes, he was. The only one who could ever reach me. Sweet on the son of a preacher man. The only one who could ever teach me was the son of a preacher. The only one who could ever reach me. Sweet son of a preacher man. The only one who could ever reach me. Oh, yeah. The only one who could ever reach me. Sweet on the son of a preacher man. Yes, he was. He was. Oh, yes,
Thank you all so much. Oh my God, you guys. You are amazing. Thank you so much for being here. Good night. Drink up and eat all that food, please.